If you have caught yourself saying in recent days, oh, there's no way he could deport 23 or whatever million people because that's way too hard. Logistically, it's too difficult. It's too much money lost out of the economy, this, that, the other. I would like you just to watch this video. You have 1 minute and 45 seconds ish until it's done. I would like to propose that perhaps the raids that you're imagining happening would not be the primary method through which they would get people to leave or take people out of the country. It would actually be for terror. Because one of the things that the Nazis did during the Holocaust was, yes, they had raids on people's homes, absolutely. And they had ghettos where tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people lived, and they did liquidate them. But they also had the administrative state. If you've ever read the Diary of Anne Frank, you would know that actually the exact way that Anne Frank and her family knew it was time to go into hiding was that Margot Frank, her sister, had received a letter from the German government, or the German occupying government in the Netherlands, that told her that it was her turn to go work in the East, which was just code for it's your time to die. Similarly, if enough raids happen and enough people get hurt or even killed in those raids, God forbid, immigrant communities and people who are associated with immigrant communities will become fearful enough that if they start getting letters that say, hey, listen, like, come out with your hands up effectively, like, just go to this one airport, this one bus station, people will go. I know you don't think they will. They will. People will go because they want to avoid violence and they want to avoid being literally ripped from their homes. People want to have what they will view as a peaceful, more dignified send-off than literally being dragged out by ICE agents. You know, all it takes is just the letters being sent to your house with an official ICE stamp on it. And if you're an immigrant who's here on a visa, or, you know, and God forbid in this horrible scenario, if you're deemed an enemy of the state and you have a sneaking suspicion you would be if you're a labor organizer or a Palestinian organizer or whatnot, and the government says, come to this bus station, you're now a criminal, people will go. Promise you. Plenty of people will walk into the cuffs. And that is how I believe that number can be achieved, is through terror and submission.